Peace be with you and welcome to Spiritual Court TV. If you are new here, welcome. If you're returning back, what's going on, my beautiful family? I love y'all so much. Let's dive into this energy and see what's going on. You could be receiving something, getting some type of an offer or incentive towards something, for something, whatever it is long overdue. That's what Spirit said. But patience is a virtue. That's what I just heard. Ooh, that's beautiful. Holy Spirit, Divine Mother, what is the deal? What is going on? I just heard, oh, they're scared as hell. Oh man, they're scared as hell. Isolation, abandonment. Okay, what's this energy, Spirit? Let's pull just one card from there. What's this energy, Spirit? Isolation, abandonment, alone. They're scared. Who's scared? Okay. Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Somebody is stressed out. Why are they scared? In the Five of Cups and the Ten of Wands? Oh my God. Whose energy is this, Holy Spirit? Something about you receiving a gift that is long overdue. Patience is a virtue. You have the patience of a saint. You allowed the divine to bring in divine intervention. You were open to that, collective. Yeah, look. And you surrendered something to the divine, okay? There could have been a situation that was just out of control with the moon and the Ten of Wands, and you just surrendered it to God, and something came through for you, and now somebody's stressed out about that. Somebody's stressed out about you being spiritually vindicated from some type of mishap, misfortune, projection, something that somebody did. Okay, let's see. Holy Spirit, what is this about? Why is this here? And what are we supposed to do with this information now that we know it? What's going on, Spirit? Who's this person in abandonment, isolation, a star? Okay, somebody tried to isolate you. Okay, you're coming out as somebody who has great promise, hope, star energy, star quality, Aquarius energy. You are a woman and a man of the cosmos. You're on a journey, okay? Something about you being able to see into alternate realms of reality. Something about your spiritual versatility. That's what I just heard. Okay, so why was somebody trying to isolate the star? So somebody knew better and they didn't do better. Why would somebody take a chance in doing that? The magician, we'll just say that's alchemy, okay? You're the master of everything in your environment. You've mastered yourself. You're continuing to master yourself. I don't think that ever stops, you know? Queen of Pentacles, something about your stability, something about you being stable, grounded, well-rounded. Okay, so what's this isolation and alone? Why is that there? The King of Swords, okay? Whatever this is, you have a victory in some type of situation. Maybe somebody thought that you were in a desolate place or they spoke this towards you. Not a source in a reverse. It's like gossip, talking about you, trying to say something. What's the Knight of Swords in a reverse? Ooh, somebody that's not getting a chance to go to the next level. Okay. So whoever this Knight of Swords in the reverse is, this is somebody who has apparently lost their opportunities trying to make you lose your opportunities with the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Okay. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What happened? Yeah, this person has no spiritual protection. The Nine of Wands in the reverse is also somebody who's trying to recover from some type of backfire, some type of spiritual wound. Somebody sent something out. Somebody spoke something, some type of incantation. They projected it, they said it, they spoke it, they put a lot of time into it. Ace of Wands in the reverse, it got rejected by the divine over a star, a real alchemist, a healer. You're grounded. Mother Earth is showing up for you, vindicating you in spiritual court. Yes, Gaia will vindicate you because you're doing the right thing from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. You're walking in alignment decently. You're abiding by the spiritual rules. So what seems to be the issue here? Somebody thought you were isolated. Yeah, that's the truth. So what's interesting here is that somebody did something and they knew who you were. Somebody knows that you're the star. Somebody knows that you're chosen to do something great, something divine while you're on this planet. Okay. So why would they speak against that? Why would they speak against that, Holy Spirit? Spirit says they just did it. They got caught though. They keep getting caught in the spirit realm. Somebody's like casting all this weird ass energy or speaking this weird ass energy out. Five of Swords in a reverse, they keep getting caught by the creator, by the divine. With the Ace of Wands in the reverse, it's like the Most High God spewing somebody out. Like, nah, you're not a child of mine. Yeah, it's crazy business. You got the Ten of Cups, something about a family dynamic. What's the Ten of Cups? Isolation. Okay. Exile. This person is crazy. What's going on? Is this in the neighborhood? Ten of Cups, family dynamic, exile. I just heard you're the black sheep. Oh, wow. You're the black sheep of the family. ostracized, exiled, left for dead in a barren place, and then you came out the star. So they're trying to figure out how you did that. Clarify, Holy Spirit, Knight of Cups. These are people that you were kind to, okay? Something about your teenage years. What's going on, Spirit? Why is this here? Yeah, I can't make this up. With the world in the reverse, some of these people don't want the cycle to be over, but it's over, okay? It's nothing that we can do about it. It's over. Yeah, oh, child. This also represents the underworld. This also represents there is no reconciliation. So, Ace of Cups in the reverse with the world is not going back to somebody or people, places, and things. Again, there's a family dynamic here. I feel like these people made you the black sheep. Clarify black sheep of the family. And somebody knew who you were. Yeah, look, you hold a lot of power, a lot of strength. I just heard power from on high, power and protection from on high. Somebody knew this. So clarify the chosen one. Yeah, they casted illusions. They talked about you, the Seven of Cups in the reverse. So now that the illusions have been shattered, somebody is now in this desolate, isolated energy. Okay, with the Ace of Wands in the reverse, the Most High God was like, yeah, nah, I'm going to spew you out. You don't know which side of the fence you want to ride on. Playing around in the dark and the light, knowing better, knowing that this is my chosen one, and you still decided to try to tear them apart. Somebody wanted to rip you away or cast you out of a family dynamic. Ten of Cups could also represent a neighborhood, okay? Clarify. I just heard the neighborhood watch is really a witch. Oh, shit. Clarify the neighborhood watch is really a witch. She's at the head of the committee. She's at the head of the committee. I can't make this up. You got ascendants and you got the Page of Pentacles, okay? Somebody could be watching a child. What's going on here, Spirit? Yeah, whoever the witch is, that's the head of the neighborhood watch. Child, she is watching and witching in the witching hour. The number 3 is real significant. 3 a.m. Clarify what happened. King of Pentacles energy. You stood your ground. King of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles and the star energy. Abundance and stability. These are people amongst your neighbors or Ten of Cups in exile. You also have somebody in your familiar family unit that wanted to black sheep you or blacklist you, or I don't know. They're talking about you. Knight of Swords in a reverse. Somebody's talking real bad. But it's because they've been casted out with the Five of Swords in the reverse. They keep having to eat their words, y'all. Five of Swords in the reverse is like the universe, like saying, you know, we know what you said, right? You know, we know what you're talking about. We know, we see what you're saying about this chosen one. And it's one thing to say that they didn't know that you were the chosen one, okay? That's a different type of ignorance when it comes to spirituality. But somebody knows that you are chosen and they still chose to do this. Why is the neighborhood witch here? Neighborhood witch. Okay. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Well, she's pretty frantic right now. Whoever this neighborhood witch is, that's the head of the neighborhood watch, she's lost her gifts. Okay. So just for a moment, okay, a moment of silence. She is pissed off real bad. Clarify this neighborhood witch. Ten of Pentacles in the I can't make this up. This shit is ripping and running through her life like crazy. So whoever this neighborhood witch is, that's the head of the neighborhood watch, the head of the committee. They have meetings, but they don't invite you. You're the neighbor. Yeah, they got secret meetings going on. Ten of Cups and exile. These people put you on the exiles list, excuse me, for you to exit. Somebody doesn't want you in the neighborhood, in an apartment building. For some of you, it's the person that lives upstairs. You know that. But your prayer life, it's your prayer life that's sustaining you. You're the star. Some of these people are trying to figure out how you make your money too. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. So you could have somebody that stays home all day. It's like they don't never go out. Oh, there go Mr. and Mrs. Such and such. They always in the house. Brother whatchamacallit and sister so-and-so. Okay, always peeking through the blinds or something like that, or watching on their camera system. I don't know. But there's a witch that's the head of the neighborhood watch that lost their gifts. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse with the tower. Clarify the family dynamic. You also got somebody in your family. Clarify. These people can't even see you anymore. Three of Wands in the reverse. That road is closed. That door is closed. But somebody in your neighborhood went to the underworld with the world in the reverse and the Ace of Cups. Child, they conjured up something dark as hell. Whatever it is, it was supposed to bring complete and total destruction of your life. It was supposed to like stop you from making money, bring you this calamity, bring you chaos, maybe make you like uncomfortable at home. Somebody wanted to run you out of the neighborhood, but then bind you there at the same time so you wouldn't have enough money to move away. But then they wanted you out. They didn't want you there. But then they're like, you know, whoever this witch is, Yeah, it's giving that kind of energy. She's the head of the neighborhood watch. Spirit said it's the one that's always volunteering to do some shit in the neighborhood. I don't think she's going to be volunteering anytime soon with the 10 of wands on her back, unless she gets a bigger back, okay? Sometimes you need a bigger back to carry them big ass wands on your back. They're your wands on your back. You sent it out. It's your fault, whoever this witch is. Ace of Pentacles. Somebody knows who you are. They just convinced everybody else that you weren't to go against you. But now the group is divided, okay? The neighborhood is divided. And you got some family members too. Yeah, you got a King of Wands in the reverse, whoever this person is in your family. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. That cord has been cut. This person could have been harvesting your energy. They can no longer harvest your energy anymore. Three of Wands in the reverse. Oh yeah, the universe backed these people up. Let's talk about this witch at the neighborhood watch, okay? The one that's always volunteering and shit for the block parties. Do they still have block parties? Do people still have block parties on the block? You know, they're so much fun. I used to love it back in the day. I used to always win the dance contest. You know what I'm saying? I was that one. I was always in front of the camera like, cheese. My mother used to say, oh my God, this girl is always in front of the damn camera taking pictures. Yeah, it's true. I was a very high vibrational child, but I used to win all the dance contests at the block party. I feel like this is somebody that volunteers for the cakewalk. Remember they used to have cakewalks at the school? I never got it. You just walk around in a circle, or it's like musical cakes and you get the cake that's the cake that you want. I don't know. Anyway, let's see what's going on, y'all. So this person is feeling isolated now, okay? They convinced the whole neighborhood to go against you. They're the head of the neighborhood watch. They said they saw you doing something only to find out people realized they were lying. That's what's really going on. Oh my goodness. Archangel Michael, please and thank you. Put a shield of protection over me. Thank you for fighting in battle, coming up against the wicked snares of the enemy. Anybody thinking to do anything nasty, I wouldn't think for them to do that. Anybody that's thinking to do anything bad, I wouldn't think for you to do that. Oh, let's see what's going on. Show me this weird ass witch. Yeah, this witch wanted to drain you. First, they wanted you to get out the neighborhood, okay? So if you just moved there, you've been there a little bit, whatever. This is like spiritual warfare, okay? This is neighborhood watch. The witch is the head of the neighborhood watch. She tells everybody what she sees. She wanted cords attached to you. She wanted to drain you. And then I feel like initially this person wanted to get you out of the neighborhood. Something was supposed to torment you to get you out. That's what I just heard. Yeah, something was supposed to torment you to get you out. And now this person wants to bind you to stay. But they're also trying to affect your stability. But now their stability is being affected with the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. The witch that's the head of the neighborhood watch then lost her gift. She's currently catching a tower right now with 10 wands on her back. And so with the 7 of Cups in the reverse, now she's the one that's feeling alone and isolated. Nobody wants to hear what the hell she got to say. The neighborhood is divided. Why? Because you were praying for everybody in the neighborhood collective. That's what the earth angels do. The earth angels be praying for everybody. The mailman, the guy at the 7-Eleven, the guy at the gas station. Yeah, this is somebody that engaged with you, okay? Maybe once or twice. This is somebody that maybe you could have seen casually, maybe going to the mailbox, maybe going to your car. This is somebody that's like, hey, how's it going? This person was wearing a mask. Okay, you discerned that. You knew it. You knew this was a pretendo energy. Yeah, most witches, they smell like a witch. They got a little look in their eye. You know, they kind of know. They'll look at you and they'll go, They know they can't attack you. Doesn't mean that they won't try. The weapons that they formed will always be formed. Doesn't mean that it's going to prosper. Yeah, this is somebody that's a liar, creating some type of an illusion. The goal was to humiliate you, okay? But you're somebody that was praying for everybody in the neighborhood. So now what? Nobody's talking to the witch. Now the witch is isolated, feeling spiritually abandoned and alone. Well, good for her. Maybe she'll deal with her 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. That's what I just heard. She cannot stand the fact that you could see her. When you see her, you see me. When you see me, you see a mask. When you see her is her and her is not me. That's what I just heard. Somebody was disingenuous, honey. Candle magic. There's somebody in the neighborhood. So this is what happened. You went to pray for everybody in the city, in the neighborhood, in the state. near and far. You praying for the people on the news. You praying for the people at the school. God bless the people. Lord, just cover them, Holy Spirit. Bless the children. Bless my neighbor next door. Bless the mailman. Bless the mail. Bless the rain. Bless the grass. Bless the door. You just out here just blessing, 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 blessing. And by way of bless, I don't mean be less. I mean bliss, okay? We've changed the etymology by way of our intentions backing the words. Because they didn't play with the words so much that we got to rewrite the language and read it from right to left instead of left to right. We got to give it new meaning. Yeah, this person was trying to bind your finances. Child, why is somebody so preoccupied with somebody else in somebody else's house? Ah, the neighborhood watch is a spy. She's a loose cannon. That's what I just heard. She's got more than a couple of loose screws, okay? Once she couldn't beat you, she decided that the only way to join you would be to copy you, okay? So she watched you long enough. First, she wanted to destroy you. This is all behind the scenes, by the way. This is not somebody that would ever come out and say, hey, I'm a nasty ass witch. I'm ahead of the neighborhood watch. This is somebody that's weird, candle magic, trying to block your finances. So when she realized she couldn't take you down, she then tried to take your energy, take your essence, okay? Either way, no matter how you flip it or spin it, this person's in spiritual violation, okay? Clarify what's going on, Holy Spirit. Clarify what's going on. Yeah, it's game over, okay? So this witch is in the Ten of Pentacles with the Tower. Game over. She's about to fall big time. She wanted access to your knowledge, okay? So there was several series of events that happened, I feel. I feel like initially somebody attacked you. This is supposed to humiliate you. They might have even convinced other neighbors or people in the neighborhood. Okay, somebody went digging a little bit deeper, possibly esoteric knowledge. Maybe they found out that you are the black sheep of your family. And so somebody went into your Akashics. Then somebody went to work. Then they wanted to banish you and get you out of the neighborhood. Now, they may have wanted to banish you after the magic backfired, okay? Somebody was so pissed off, so angry that the candle magic or whatever they did backfired that they couldn't take something from you. This is somebody that was trying to steal your gifts, okay? Then they tried to unalive you. But you become aware of it at some point because you're praying for truth and clarity, and this person then gets exposed. Clarify this person. Somebody wanted to dumb you down, honey. I can't make this up. This is the witch. She's looking crazy. I don't think things are going well. Show us the witch that's fallen asunder, the neighborhood watch, the witch. Now her money is binded. Now her heart is binded. Now she's not feeling good. Now she's getting a tower. Now her Ten of Pentacles is in the reverse. Everything that she did, she's now having to experience. And there's nowhere to run to. There is nowhere to hide. Clarify this witch in the neighborhood. What's going on? Neighborhood watch, digging up dirt. You planting stuff in people's yards, you little wicked witch. Watching. You took on that position with the neighborhood watch so you could be a witch that was out here watching in the witching hour. Chaos magic. I'm telling you, somebody tried to tear down your house. Could have threw something in your yard. My nose is itching. Okay. Could have threw something in your path. Okay. This person could have a whole sigil set up. Doesn't matter. None of that shit matters. It just, the fact that we're aware of it exposes it and it kind of embarrasses them in the ethers because then it really doesn't hold any power. And then two, none of this shit matters because you're connected to the divine. The access that you have that has been granted is something so supernatural. This is why this person is sitting in this isolated energy, acting as if my nose is itching, child. This is the truth. This immediate truth. Whew. Lord have mercy. This person's jealous of how you look too. If you're well kept or your yard looks good or whatever, you wash your car, this is this kind of person. They just watching. This never could have manifested. And somebody knows it with access and contentment. Yeah, I can't make this up. Somebody was in cahoots with somebody else. They're not in cahoots anymore. Okay. Spirit says initially it was several neighborhood watchers. Clarify all the neighborhood watchers. Yeah, they all going through it. They can't even transmute this adaptability in the reverse. Somebody buried something in the yard, digging up dirt, being nosy, being invasive, watching you, spying on you. Okay, then you got chaos magic. Somebody wanted to take your gifts. They really want to affect your stability, finance blockages. Okay, this is what somebody was hoping to do. Maybe praying for you to be, I don't know. Do they want you to stay? They want you to go. These people are weird. Okay. Ugly spells. Something like that. Projecting that out. Yeah, I just heard, fellas, there's a jealous girl in our town. Oh, baby. Fellas, there's a jealous girl in our town. Somebody's jealous as hell, child. Watching you, watching your every move. They've already been warned by the spirit realm. So something supernatural is happening to this person right now. What they sent to your home is now happening in their home, and they were warned to leave you alone with caution, warning, and danger. Somebody wanted to push the envelope. Somebody wanted to test your boundaries. Clarify, this person is constantly monitoring you. Yeah, look, they always watching. Completely, totally engulfed in what you got going on. Clarify the neighborhood witch. Child, this person's crazy. This person could be going to jail or they got some type of legal issues. Somebody might get stopped by the police or something like that. Yeah, they're talking a lot in the neighborhood. Gossip, lies, attachments, toxic cords, trying to project something onto you. And you're a whole chosen one praying for everybody in the neighborhood. Contentment, gratitude, and access. Child, listen. And somebody's trying to see who's the guy or the lady that pulls up to your house. Somebody is really nosy, very invasive, very much don't have no life outside of watching their neighbors, child, and somebody buried something in your yard. Okay, this some type of spell work. They either took something from your yard or they buried something in your yard. This is supposed to affect your stability. Wow. Now somebody's trying to copy you, but they're isolated and people have walked away. That's what I just heard. These people know who you are. When you know better and you do wrong, oh yeah, man, that kind of sin on the backfire end. Man, that wrath of God is a cold situation because the Most High God is like, nah, I know you know better. You know this is my chosen one. What exactly did you think was going to come of this? Other than you getting a universal ass whooping expeditiously. You know what I'm saying? Like 4 cups. Now this bitch is sad because you missed an opportunity when you knew that was a chosen one, the wheel of fortune. And you may not even have as much as whoever this person is. That's what I'm saying. But in spirit, thank you, Holy Spirit. Spirit says, yeah, you're rich in spirit, honey. This witch could never. Maybe they buy things in the real world, but as far as spiritually, you're rich. You're wealthy. You're abundant naturally. Yeah, you're the kind of person that could take a little bit and make a lot. 8 of Pentacles. Somebody's watching you get up every day, go to work. I don't know. You leave the house, they're watching you. You go to the coffee shop, they're watching you. Show me this witch in the neighborhood. Neighborhood watch. Temperance energy. Sagittarius energy. Okay. Child, this is angels and demons. I cannot make this up. This ain't nothing but angels and demons. The neighborhood is divided. So you got one side of the neighborhood that still want to be with the demons and whatever they got going on. But even these people are walking away from the witch. Okay. And temperance energy. You're an earth angel. This is angels and demons, quite literally. It's very clear cut. Clarify? It's a Queen of Wands here with the Hermit. Who is this person, Holy Spirit? The Chariot. They're watching you, collective. You could be in Hermit, or maybe you're just kind of like the way you move with the Chariot and Hermit. These people don't know when you're home and when you're not. And somebody's getting tired of watching. Somebody is tired. They think you're playing a game. Like somebody's like watching you. What's this Hermit? They think you're playing a game. This witch does. You're not concerned with this person. You know exactly what's going on. The Ace of Wands. You're too high rank for this. And when I mean high rank, you know better. You know not to engage in any forms of warfare like this. This person is watching you. Queen of Wands, you're confident. The Devil, they're doing it obsessively. Temperance, you're trying to figure out how you balance something out. Hermit energy is like isolation, but then the Chariot is like you're on the go. So you could be in and out. Maybe you home for 3 days and you leave for 3 days, home for like, it's something like that. But I feel like somebody is getting exhausted and frustrated with watching your comings and your goings because they know that you know that they're watching now. Clarify this person. Neighborhood watch with your witchy ass. Somebody put some graveyard dirt in front of your house. Okay. I always love a good little, I always love a good little graveyard dropping. You drop some graveyard dirt. Child, what you tell the spirits to do? Not a damn thing. The Most High God was like, get out of here. It could have rained right after this person threw something down with the Ace of Cups. That's water. Three of Wands. This person is mad because every time they try to attack you, it starts to rain. That's what I just heard. So if they're throwing something in your yard, if they are aimlessly walking, wandering, whatever, somebody could be walking their dog, passing your house, weird. They don't know when you're home or when you're not. Somebody's tired of watching you. Somebody's falling asleep watching you. Not only that, they're up in the middle of the night, so they're tired in the night. You seem to be in and out, hermit in the chariot. Somebody's tired of watching your comings and your goings. Three of Wands, you're on the move. Child, I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. The Ace of Cups is here. Your path is clear, okay? Somebody's been doing this so much, so then they miss when you leave. That's what I just heard. Because somebody's falling asleep. They're tired. What's death? Queen of Swords. They feel like you're smarter than them. They feel like you're outsmarting them. In fact, they're right. Queen of Wands, and they're watching you. They feel like somebody feels intimidated by how nice you look when you go out. Okay? Clarify what's going on. Queen of Wands always gives me confidence energy. Yeah, it's a dark ass witch. Angels and demons. Oh, God. So I just heard, I'll get you, my pretty. Oh, this woman is crazy. She's doing ugly spells, but you keep overpowering her. You didn't body slam this bitch with her own energy. She don't even recognize it. You ever seen somebody get body slammed with their own damn energy? Like, girl, if you don't sit the hell down with the Four of Pentacles here, yeah, you pent this person down with their energy and they don't like it. Yeah, it's like somebody saying, stop with their own energy. You are the Empress. Of course you are. You will continue to be the Empress. Clarify death. And the High Priestess and the Reap. Oh, now she's scared to die. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Ace of Swords in the reverse. She lied to people in the neighborhood, gossiping. Somebody was like literally going out of their way to talk to people in the neighborhood, gossiping. This is the kind of person that when you come outside, they pull up and they're like, hey, how's it going? They start a conversation. They'll ask you, hey, do you know that guy over there? Okay. Do you know if he has a girlfriend? Like, this is this kind of person. They're fishing. But at the same time, they're like heavy on the power of suggestion with saying like some weird shit about you. And this person doesn't even know you. Three of Pentacles in the reverse with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. It's a dark ass witch. High Priestess in the reverse. Yeah, this is a dark ass witch. Clarify, all she does is work with the dead. Somebody likes to go for your ankles. Six of Cups. Yeah, because that's your Aquarian energy. That's your intuition. You got the Six of Cups. Okay, Scorpionic energy. I just heard she tried to take your power and went crazy. That witch tried to take your power and went crazy. Now she's over there in the Ten of Swords. This is somebody that was trying to come for you. Who is this person, collective? And they're watching you come and go and come and go and come and go. There's some type of slight interaction here with the Hangman and the Queen of Cups. Now this witch feels like you're watching her. Oh man, High Priestess energy, the real High Priestess, Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords. Yeah, she feels like now you're watching her. She feels very uncomfortable. Well, it's only fair. It's only fair. This is somebody that, tried to come off real nice and endearing to a Cubs. Hey, how you doing? Maybe she greeted you when you came outside, whatever it is. You abandoned this person because intuitively you could feel that this was not a genuine interaction. It's okay. Let's just all be polite, keep calm. Let's be okay with not being okay with people who are fake and phony. It's a no. So you abandon it. Five of Pentacles. Okay. I just heard you ain't seen that witch since. But she feels like you're watching. She feels like you're watching. Seven of Cups, man. It's crazy. Clarify, Holy Spirit. She could be a little delirious right now, okay? Trying to figure out which way is what. You keep coming out with this victory. Six of Wands and the Queen of Cups, okay? I just heard every time you come outside, this person is livid, honey. She's seething. She's trying to figure out where is your money coming from. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. This person may have even engaged, I just heard, with the mailman. Something like that. They're trying to get your name. This is a whole stranger out here that ain't got nothing to do. A professional witch. Yeah, I just heard she's the first one that volunteered to be the head of the neighborhood watch because nobody else wanted the position. She's like, I got it. She polices the area. She's watching, but she's a witch with the moon energy, okay? And the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody could have talked to the mailman to try to get your name. Clarify. I see somebody engaging with the mailman. Yeah, Four of Wands. Oh, yes. Hi, my name is such and such. I'm the head of the neighborhood watch. I'm really a witch. Yeah, you are. Clarify. Her, not me. Hell no. I'm up out of that. You got the Knight of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. It's a breadcrumber. She's trying to figure out how to engage with you. I feel like what's pissing this witch off is that she used to be able to predict how you moved. You know, maybe you are at home and then you leave. The Chariot and the Hermit's like somebody in and out. Oh, let me go to Walmart. You come back. And then you're gone for 3 hours. And then you come back and you're home back for 30 minutes. The next day you get up and they never see you leave. Well, she's been up all night. So she's missing your coming and goings. That's pissing her off. Okay. She's also trying to figure out how to come in with this illusion to engage with you. Okay. Seven of Cups and the Two of Cups. It's because she's in the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. She's lost her spiritual gifts. She can't spy on you anymore. And whatever she put in the yard, she now wants to dig it up. Clarify digging up something in the yard. Three of Cups. Maybe she thought that was going to fix everything. But whatever she conjured up is still on that ass, okay? Once you dig up your root, if you bury something in somebody's yard, what I've heard of as far as witches and root workers who do the wrong thing, once you bury something in the yard and you dig it up, that witch is as good as gone. That's a clear indication that the witch knows her time is up. For sure. If a root worker digs up their root, they know that the time is near. They know that there's nothing that they could do to stop whatever's about to backfire on them. They can't switch it up. They can't soul swap. They can't karmic swap. They can't shield. None of that. It's going to go back to its rightful owner, especially with that divine truth. So many people wanted to hide up under our energy and use our energy to manifest certain things. And now they don't know how, they can't make anything happen. Yeah, because that's my energy. That's our energy. You can't make anything out of that. Doesn't mean that they won't try. So they get mad when you repossess your energy and now everything in their life is falling apart. This witch is getting a tower currently in real time. Three of Cups with the Knight of Swords energy. Somebody's trying to figure out. They celebrated too soon. King of Swords. They're trying to figure out. There's a guy here too. Who's this guy? Maybe he's the warlock that's watching in the witching hour. That's a part of the neighborhood watch. Seven of Wands. Page of Wands. Somebody is like, okay, listen, whoever these other people are in the neighborhood that this person was talking to about you, they convinced these people of whatever this is that they feel they know about you, right? What people are finding out is that you are very divinely protected. The Seven of Wands is the ancestors, and the Page of Wands is like, yeah, you better get this spiritual information. You better catch that spiritual word. This person ain't just no regular smegular. Whoever you're trying to come up against, this is a chosen one. Seven of Wands. So they know better. So maybe this is why they're trying to make amends. But why is it that they want to make amends with people, one, that they don't know, who never had anything going on with them, and two, after the shit backfires? Now you want to come over here with all that bad karma? Hell no, don't you come over here. Lightning is about to strike your ass. Strike you right in the forehead. Yeah, get up out of here. You knew this person was a star seed. You knew better. So the wages of these sins, oh man, yes, it's over. It's over. Give me one more for the collective. Ooh, Hierophant. You are the Hierophant, honey. You're so spiritually high ranked that if you wanted to, again, I'm going to say that again, if you wanted to, you could take these people out without even blinking, without even thinking. Just say the word. You got the light and the dark protecting you. If you really wanted to, you could just take these people right on off the map. And it's interesting because even in that energy, you're still coming up as the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. You could have prayed for your neighbors. And that's what's taking their ass down. Good prayer over your neighbor, sending them good love and light, and took that ass out. Now they got to go run away and walk away and die. They don't know what to do. Yeah, it's divided. Somebody's trying to figure out how to run into you. But I feel like the day that they want you to come outside, you don't. And then when they don't want you to come out, you come out. These are people that want to control you, but they want to do it so that the interaction seems natural. But in fact, it's not. It's somebody that's trying to now come in, because once people watch you from a distance long enough, and they see the way you move, or they calculate it, or they do things behind the scenes, and they see that anything that they're doing is backfiring, they then want to get up close and personal. They then want to talk to you. They want to see you. They want to figure out who you are. But somebody is really getting frustrated because with the Chariot and the Hermit, you're in and out. You got too much motion. Child, that's what I just heard. High Priestess in the reverse, Three of Pentacles in the reverse with the Ace of Swords. This person is catching a tower. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse is somebody literally that has been stripped of their gifts. So this person may have tried to take your gifts, and the universe says, listen, we're going to give your gifts over to this chosen one. We're going to show you how to use those gifts, because what you're doing is wrong and you know better. Oh man, it's when people know better and they still do it. Man, I remember somebody said that accused me of doing something. It was like, you know better. Like, shut your dumb ass up. Over here just lying. And you know better. And you know better too. Sit your dumb ass down. Of course I know better. Of course we know better. When you know better, you do better. Don't let nobody speak upon your spiritual walk. Ever. These people didn't know what they were dealing with. So now you got a witch that's trying to watch, and the witch and I are part of the little watching crew with a warlock as well. The neighborhood watch is being watched. I love y'all, okay? Remember to take what resonates. I'm coming back with more readings. I'll see you soon. Peace be with you.